Our idea is to kind of put them in between these hydrangeas over here so it'll fill in this kind of open space. This will get a lot of sun in this area.
I'm going to kind of just get my hand down here a little bit and do this. Hey everybody, Sean and Allison here from Sowing Garden.
Hi you guys, happy first day of fall.
So today guys, we're going to go over and talk to you about what we're going to do with our poppy seeds that we just got. You might have seen us unboxing of those seeds that we had about last week, I think it was.
Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah, and so we're gonna plant them.
These are new for us, so this will be really fun to watch them grow. But before we get to that, you guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on every daily video we post.
So guys, you might be asking, why are they planting poppy seeds right now? It's fall, it's the first day of fall. Why plant them now? Wouldn't you plant those in the spring?
I know, it's kind of weird, right? Why would you? We don't want them to grow right now.
No, we don't. So guys, these poppy seeds are really cool because if you live in zones 8 through 10, our literature reviews have shown that you can plant these seeds about early to mid-fall, and that's perfectly fine because they'll overwinter. It's mild enough in those zones for them to overwinter, and then they'll pop up the next spring. So guys, whatever zone you live in, make sure to check the packaging so you know when you should and shouldn't plant the seeds.
Well, we have a plan we'll share with you in a minute. We're gonna show you where we're gonna plant them and how we're gonna do it. You guys, here's the packet, and again, you might have seen us unbox this last week, like Sean said. We are so excited to grow these because, I mean, they're gray. They almost look like a lavender. You know, it's kind of a, I don't know, these are gonna be amazing in our garden. So it is a corn poppy. They're gonna get, what, Sean, probably about 1.5 feet to maybe 2 feet, a little over 2 feet tall.
Yep.
So our dilemma was they need full sun. If you've been watching for a while, you know we're running out of some full sun spots, so we have to be a little creative. So I think we found a spot we're gonna show you where we're thinking of planting these.
Just right over here, you guys. Kind of between our hydrangeas. You might have seen our planting and talking about these hydrangeas earlier this year in previous videos. Something we need to think about when we're looking at planting these poppy seeds is they're an annual and they self-seed. So they are going to self-spread all over our yard eventually. It's something to keep in mind and something to think about, especially when you're planting them. And is it gonna be okay to plant them in this area and let them self-seed? Can it be controlled?
So like Sean said, our idea is to kind of put them in between these hydrangeas over here so it'll fill in this kind of open space. This will get a lot of sun in this area, and we thought here and on the other side over there would be awesome.
Yep. And we know in this area we've worked the soil enough that it drains well enough for these other plants to be in here, and it'll drain just fine for these new seeds, these new poppy plants.
That's perfect. Now, I am a little concerned about birds eating these after we plant these, but we're gonna have to take our chances. There are bird stations right above us, and we'll have to see. Yeah, hopefully it'll be okay. So we're gonna put Sean to work here, and he'll show us how to plant these, but he's gonna tell us a little more about our plan as well.
So the plan, guys, is to take half of these seeds, and you can see there's a package within the package, and that's because these seeds are very small. So really, guys, we're gonna take half of these seeds and we're gonna plant them and disperse them and sow them in this area. That's phase 1. Phase 2 is actually planting these out in this same general area just a little bit further back here from where we're standing, about beginning to mid-February, just about 4 to 6 weeks before our last frost-free date. And we'll have a link down below where you can find that out on the Farmer's Almanac website, and you can find yours too. So guys, I just tore the top off a smaller seed packet within the seed packet that we got. And so I'm being very careful and very intentional about how I'm opening this up. So guys, you want to be intentional with how you open this because these seeds are very small and you don't want to lose any as you're opening. And I'm seeing right now there's some seeds that are attached to up to the side here. Inside these packets, they can kind of be anywhere. So you want to be careful how you do this. Those are the seeds right inside there, and they're tiny in there. Hope you guys can see those. So what I'm gonna do now is go from the packet, I'm gonna put them in my hand and go, that's about half. I'm gonna close the packet back up, seal it, because we don't wanna lose any more. See how tiny these are? Look how tiny those are. Isn't that crazy? So guys, you saw these small seeds. Now we're just gonna put them in this area as best we can, disperse them and sow them. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna kinda just get my hand down here a little bit and do this. They're slowly coming out off my hand here. Now, some of them are sticking, so I'm just gonna do that.
As you guys can see, we're putting them right over the top of our mulch.
Yep.
So we did not move anything. This is probably the easiest seed sowing ever.
Yep. This is the easiest seed sowing I've ever done, really. So yeah, so that's it. We're not gonna water them in. We're just gonna lightly tamp down the soil. And they're so tiny, I really can't see them. So I know this probably looks a little bit ridiculous, but I know I put them in this area. So I'm just gonna do this and they'll be fine. Over the winter, they'll be really close to the soil surface or on top of the soil surface. They might work down a little bit into the mulch, but we can't help that because we don't want to remove the mulch, put them down and then put the mulch back, because then they're really not going to germinate. They're so tiny, they can't have anything over them after they've been sown. So guys, as you heard me say, we're not going to water these in right now. It's fall. We don't want these to germinate right now, and they shouldn't. We get a lot of rain around here anyway, but we don't want to induce, on our part, any of the seeds actually germinating right now. So we're not gonna water them in. We're just gonna leave them alone. Now it's gonna rain, we might get a little snow over this winter, this fall and winter, but that's okay. We can't control that. We're placing the seeds in the ground and they should germinate later on this spring.
So you guys, one thing to keep in mind is poppy seeds do not transplant well. So if you're thinking about doing any indoor sowing, be very mindful of how you plan on moving them. We would suggest biodegradable little pots, those little peat pots. You're still taking a chance because their roots don't like to be disturbed.
So guys, that's why we're actually out here sowing it right directly into the garden.
So that's pretty much it, you guys. Really easy sowing. Again, like Sean said, be really mindful of what zone you're in and if it is the appropriate time to plant poppy seeds. Chances are you can probably do them pretty soon.
If you're gonna sow them in the late winter, early spring, make sure it's 4 to 6 weeks before your last frost-free date, and then they'll be ready to go. So get them out in the garden. So guys, leave your comments and questions down below for us. We love hearing from you guys. Give us that thumbs up, let us know we're doing a good job, and subscribe to our channel so you get updates on our latest videos.
Okay, you guys, and that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with our next live, which will be at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and we're gonna be taking cuttings of our fuchsia plant. So we'll be propagating tomorrow. We're gonna tell you how to do it. If you have your own fuchsia, bring it with you and follow along with us on the live.
Yeah, come and join us. You can do it right there with us.
It's a live lab. That's kind of how we've been running these. So come check it out and have a great day, you guys.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.